Mike Trout, his 4th long ball of this series, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. His 3rd home run of this series as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Nick Castellanos now. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here is Wall.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Castellanos, base runner at first with 1 out. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Javier Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wong is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Eric Lauer comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Ready now for L.A., Austin Nova. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First offering. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. as he reaches it first. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home misses, ball two.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 6. The Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Lorenzo Cain is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Colton Wong stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. This ball will be chopped foul. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger. Bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Here's another 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. 1-0 the count. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Yelich is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nola recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Back back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First delivery to him. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he's obviously very comfortable in the spotlight here. In the postseason, everything is amplified. Runs mean more, and every pitch counts, especially when you make a mistake as bad as this one. Missed his location, and he takes it out of here in a heartbeat.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 17.
Stepping in once again is Shohei Ohtani, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Next, here is Nicholas Castellanos. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
King finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 8 and the Brewers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Avisail Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Hernan Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
The 2-1 home. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have 0 quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
At the plate now, Eric Lauer. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Lauer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 8-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now is Jared Walsh. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And now pitch on the way as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. And that brings up Javi Baez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1 on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola. Now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crowd on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Colton Wong worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
The left fielder, number 22.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the God. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher as we begin the top of the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Fletcher, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And now here is Corey Dickerson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. After it is Yelich. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Shaw is over to take a look at it. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels get just the one. So now into the box is Omar Narvaez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here is Avisail Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brett Anderson, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 25, Brett Anderson.
New inning set to get underway. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB now.
The right fielder, number 2.
And that misses for ball 1. Anderson has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Jared Walsh stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 away. So here is Javier Baez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Not shortstop.
Here's the first pitch.
Perez.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate here is Austin Nova. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate now is David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Hira trying to get there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
And talk about it. He's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Angels leave one, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Line hard deep into left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next,
boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Fouled off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the imposing power bat, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Way to battle right there. Hey guys, that wasn't a bad pitch and executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Rendon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Grounded down the third baseline. Wong for 1. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here. Next to stand in is Nicholas Castellanos. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Yelich. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
I win.
Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 10 and the Brewers 2. So now to the plate, Narvaez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep it.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarm.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 10 and the Brewers 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Now batting, catcher.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Back up the middle, and another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Topa is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Into the box now, David Fletcher. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Next up, Corey Dickerson. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Baez on second. Suzuki at first, one gone. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Number 27.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Shaw gloves it, and he's safe. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Leroy. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Still only one out in the inning. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Williams stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. fires a fastball well off the plate inside. Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front 16-2. Kurt Suzuki will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. Griffin Canning is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Leading off for
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hernan Perez.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
there's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Javier Baez, singled in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Next, it'll be Kurt Suzuki. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Now to bat, Colton Wong. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th-inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Colton Wong is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. 1 away. Digging in next, Christian Yelich. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. My partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.